Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Joker Plays. This is our, I guess you can say it's our first discussion video. I think I've posted stuff like this before, but it wasn't an actual video. Basically, obviously you read the title, we're going to go through my 10 Lego games that I feel that TTGames should make next. As you know, I've played Lego Batman. I've also been playing Lego Avengers, Marvel Avengers, and obviously they've had a wide variety of different franchises. Is the word I'm looking for. Jeez, Joker. Franchises that they have incorporated Harry Potter. They have a new Super Marvel heroes coming out. They've done Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars. And they've done like different Lego Dimensions. Just different things. So here are 10 games since that new one just came out. Here are 10 games that I believe would make great games. Now, with that being said, I don't know how to edit. So basically, what you're looking at are pictures in my tablet, and I'm going to be sliding them across the screen. Because of that, they aren't in order. So there's 2 to the right, and then the rest are to the left of this picture, which is supposed to be me talking to you. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get on with it. Our first, oh, by the way, they're not in any particular order. It's just 10 games. Yeah. So, let's just get right into this. First game, Lego Pokemon. Now, here's the concept of this game. Basically, you can play as Ash or I'm sorry, I don't know any Pokemon stuff. I put this game here because I know it would sell. I am personally not a Pokemon fan, but I know that a Pokemon game would sell. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but that Star Wars game sold. So this is for a game that would sell. You could go around as the Pokemon characters, and then like you're catching Pokemon, but you can also use those Pokemon, and then you know how you have one character and then you can switch to other? You can have one character and you can switch to the Pokemon. And like each Pokemon's ability can help out which way you need. For example, when Thor is using his hammer, his electricity, to charge up some of the electric charge things. I don't know what they're called. Don't judge me. I just play the games here. Anyway, the little yellow one, Pikachu, right? He can do the same thing. Electricity, charging things. Something's on fire. Squirtle can get the fire out just like Captain America and his shield. So that is my idea for that one. The next one is Once Upon a Time. Now, I know this wouldn't be popular for kids, but then again, who would expect the kids to go for Pirates of the Caribbean, or Star Wars, or Indiana Jones? Sometimes they aim for adults. Kids still like them, but adults like us too. So with that being said, a game like Once Upon a Time, using magic and normal people and different people from basically Disney, like the Disney character line, with the stories and the plot, and Mr. Gold over here on this side, and Regina on this side, and all of these characters in one. And each character has the abilities, with Snow White and Prince Charming being swordsman, and like it would just be a great Lego game to put together. I believe. I think so. I could be wrong. Alright, now we're going over to the right. So here's the next game. I really don't know what the next game is going to be. Oh, Lego Scooby-Doo. That is one that I think... Now, the reason why I found this one is because there is an app that you can play. It's a Lego Scooby-Doo game. But I'm looking for games you can play on the console. Like a PlayStation or an Xbox. Or even Nintendo. I don't know. But yeah, Lego Scooby-Doo, the concept, obviously, you solve mysteries just like they do. Like, you solve mysteries, you are the, I guess you just play as those five. I mean, I guess you could probably play as Scrappy-Doo, you can play as other people who have been in Scooby-Doo. You know, you have to solve the smart stuff with Velma. You know, Daphne's the fighter. You know, Freddy can be the muscle. You know, there's just different things that each person can do. So, you know, that's my idea for that one. Now, this one is one that I've posted on Instagram. Lego Power Rangers. Why have we not been given this game? Probably because they have no idea what they could do. So here's my idea. This is probably my number one game request. Like, this is probably the number one game I think would be the best. Because we have not had a good Power Ranger game other than that app game. And that app game is very repetitive. This would not be. So, the first game, you break it off into 3 games. The first game would be the first 10 seasons. So you play through, basically, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You know, both those seasons. I think that was actually 3 seasons, technically. Then you could play through Zeo, Turbo, In Space, Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue. You know, all the way up to Wild Force. And then, meanwhile, you have the DLCs. Now, the DLCs will be... basically the movies, like the first 1992 movie Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You'd also have the Turbo movie Power Rangers. You'd also have the movie, the 2000 and I think that was last year, wasn't it? 2017 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. You would include them because they are based off of the originals. You would also have the Forever Red DLC because you'd have those Rangers from Wild Force back there to do so. So it's obvious that you would include the Forever Red DLC. Now, another DLC that they could do is add in the Super Sentai Rangers from before then as well. Now, Game 2, you do the next 10. You don't include the 10 from before, just the next 10. Then, Game 3 is Super Mega Force, where they have to unlock the keys for past and future Rangers as the DLC. The DLC could be the future Rangers that Dino Charge, whatever movie comes out, whatever movies come out then. But, this would be a really good game that we could have, but they have not yet given us. I'm actually quite surprised. Next is Arrowverse. In the Batman game that I played, the Lego Batman game I played, they included an Arrow DLC. Even got, I can't even think of his name right now. The guy who plays Arrow. They got him to voice the Arrow character. Along with the DLC, we got Felicity Smoke, John Diggle, Red Arrow, or Arsenal, or Roy Harper, whichever one you want to call. And I think 1 or 2 more characters I can't remember. I would have to go back and look and see. But we have not gotten a new Batman game. Lego Batman game. Therefore, the Arrowverse is such a wide universe now with Supergirl, Constantine, DC Legends of Tomorrow, and The Flash that you can actually include your own, like they could have their own game by themselves and have just as much characters in it as the first or second. The second was really big, but about as big as the Arrowverse now. The second Lego Batman game. So, it would be pretty cool to have Supergirl. You'd still have Superman. You wouldn't have Batman, but, who knows who will be introduced in the future. I mean, they've killed off Professor Stein. Spoiler alert, by the way. So, Firestorm is gone, and he was kind of important. He was kind of a key person, but, whatever. Next is Transformers. Obviously, I refuse to allow them to look like this. They would look kind of like the Hulkbuster in that Avengers game that we're playing. By the way, that game, we are doing a video of that today. But yeah, they would look kind of like they would be able to transform from cars, obviously, just like in the movies and everything. You could include, the Dinomorphs and everything, or whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. I don't know things about Transformers. I just know the movies and the TV shows, the cartoons. But this would sell. I like Transformers, not like Pokemon, but this would sell. This would be a good idea. Now, this one is, if Power Rangers was number 1, this one is number 2. Why have we not been giving a Dragon Ball Z game? A game that would have, how long have we been recording? 11 minutes already. Dear God. So, basically, the first one would be Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Second one, you can get into Dragon Ball Super. Third one, you can include Dragon Ball GT, or the other way around, include Dragon Ball GT and then Dragon Ball Super. Have the movies as DLCs. It's just that simple. And it would be awesome to have these characters in a Lego game. Next game, Digimon. Now there is a fifth, there's a 5th season that's not in this picture. But as you can see, you can look and see how many characters are here, right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. That's literally 4 different games right there. That's 4 games right there. Get on it, TTGames. Resident Evil. I am very surprised you guys have not thought of this yet. Whether you go by the video game lore with Chris Redfield and Valentine, I can never remember her name, or you go with the movie version with that one girl who I also can't remember her name. Whatever. Regardless, this would be, you could include everybody. You could do the movies and have game DLC, or you could have the game and have movie DLC. Doesn't matter. There's 7 Resident Evils. I have them all. They're amazing. Give us a game. And the last one is YouTubers. Now, hear me out. First of all, I don't know if any of these guys are still relevant. I can't really see who's here. I don't see Rhett and Link or Markiplier or Dashi or anyone or Jacksepticeye. So basically, my idea is you can take all of the YouTubers that are popular gamers. This is probably a really good idea. Popular gamers. And you put them into the games that they've played. For example, and you give them abilities based on who they are. For example, Markiplier could be the main character you have to use during the Five Nights at Freddy's, because he's the king of Five Nights at Freddy's. He could also probably be the person who, has a lot of rage. He and Dashi will probably be the main ragers. But you could also include, give him a pet squirrel because he's the king of the squirrels as well. Dashi, you can give him an attack where he could yell and it breaks things, kind of like a Black Canary. You could also like base all of his levels off of Super Mario Maker. You know, you can base off of Jacksepticeye's levels off of Happy Wheels. Include Steve and Billy. He has to fight all these Billies. Like you could take popular YouTubers and basically put them in their key game that they were known for. But yeah, I really do think that these are good ideas. I really do hope that, you know, I didn't even write anything down. This is completely unscripted. I just, coming off of the top of my head, this is real. My channel is real. We don't practice anything. We don't... Okay, so we do play the game ahead of time. Sometimes, not with Injustice 2. We did not play that game ahead of time. But we don't do things ahead of time. The only thing I did was to make a list of the games and got the pictures for them. And that was it. So, we're going to go back to end the video here. So, that is my video. And those are my 10 picks. Again, they are not in any type of order because of obvious reasons. And also, I'm actually kind of sick, and that's why I'm not completely fully Joker right now. But I will be back with my throat is just really dry right now. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please stay tuned because either the gameplay is up already or it's gonna be up after this video. I don't know. I think I'm going to go ahead and upload this as soon as I wake up in the morning, and then tomorrow I'll play the game and upload it, and you guys can watch it and all of that good stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.